Everyone tells you to grow as fast as possible. They're wrong. Rapid growth without the right infrastructure isn't a win. It's just a faster way to go bankrupt. Here is the truth. I've spent years analyzing the trajectory of hundreds of SaaS companies. I've seen founders hit $1 million in ARR in record time, only to collapse 6 months later because their operations couldn't keep up. The growth at all costs mindset is a trap. Today, we're stopping the noise. I'm breaking down the 5 common mistakes that kill SaaS companies during rapid growth. More importantly, I'll show you the exact infrastructure, the tools and systems you need to build before you hit the gas. By the end of this video, you'll have a roadmap to scale sustainably without breaking your product, your team, or your sanity. Let's dive in. You've finally hit product market fit. The sign-ups are spiking. The revenue is climbing. You feel like you've won. But then the cracks appear. Suddenly, your support inbox is a war zone. Your team is working 80-hour weeks just to keep the lights on. The manual hacks you used to manage your first 10 customers. They're completely breaking at 100. This is the scaling trap. Most founders think growth is the cure for every problem. It's not. In fact, rapid growth without infrastructure is just a magnifying glass for your flaws. If your onboarding is clunky, more users just means more confusion. If your billing is messy, more customers just means more accounting nightmares. Every new customer stops being an asset and starts becoming a liability. You aren't building a business anymore. You're just fighting fires. You're spending all your time managing the chaos instead of innovating the product. This is exactly how great SaaS companies die. Not because they lacked demand, but because they grew faster than their foundation could support. You're not scaling. You're just accelerating your collapse. So how do you actually scale without imploding? You stop focusing on the top line and start focusing on the foundation. Scaling isn't about adding more customers. It's about increasing your capacity to handle them without breaking your spirit or your bank account. Here are the 5 scaling traps that kill most SaaS companies, and exactly how to avoid them. Mistake 1, the manual labor trap. In the early days, doing things manually is a superpower. You learn your customer. But at scale, manual is a liability. If you're still onboarding users via manual emails or tracking leads in a spreadsheet, you've hit a ceiling. You need a single source of truth. This is where a CRM like HubSpot becomes non-negotiable. Stop guessing where your leads are. Automate your pipeline so your team focuses on closing deals, not data entry. Mistake 2, communication chaos. As your team grows from 2 people to 10, just chatting in Slack becomes a liability. Tasks disappear. Deadlines are missed. Information gets siloed. You don't need more meetings, you need a system. Tools like Monday.com turn chaos into a visual roadmap. If a task isn't on the board, it doesn't exist. Period. Mistake 3, ignoring unit economics. This is the silent killer. You see your revenue growing 20% month over month, and you feel like a genius. But your customer acquisition cost is higher than your lifetime value. You are literally paying to go out of business. You need real-time financial visibility. This is why something like QuickBooks is essential. It's not just for tax season, it's for tracking your burn rate and margins in real time. Know your numbers or the numbers will kill you. Mistake 4, hiring to fix a broken process. Most founders feel overwhelmed and think, I just need to hire a manager to fix this. Wrong. If your process is broken, a new hire just manages the broken process. They don't fix it, they just become part of the clutter. Document the workflow first. Systematize it. Then hire someone to run the system. Finally, mistake 5, the support debt. You're so obsessed with the new that you ignore the current. Rapid growth often leads to a spike in churn because your support infrastructure can't keep up with the volume. Scaling is a leaky bucket problem. If you don't fix the holes in your customer experience, Pouring more leads into the top is just a waste of marketing spend. Fix the churn, then hit the gas. Now, if you want to avoid the scaling trap, you need a stack that doesn't break. Most founders fail because they rely on duct tape systems. If you're scaling, you need a single source of truth. That's where HubSpot comes in. It handles your CRM and pipeline without the manual mess. To keep your team aligned and projects on track, stop using basic lists. Switch to Monday.com. It's the only way to visualize your roadmap as you grow. And for the love of your sanity, automate your finances with QuickBooks. Don't wait until tax season to realize you're bleeding cash. When these three work together, you move from chaos to systemized. The result? You spend less time firefighting and more time innovating. I've put the best deals for all three in the description below. Click those links, get your infrastructure sorted, and only then, hit the gas on your growth.